My name is Jacob, and I've been with Madison Honda for nearly 9 years. I'm a Gold Master, and I'm here to answer some questions for people that want to know what's going on with Hondas on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions. First question comes from Bob. He wants to know, Jacob, how do you deal with clients who are techies, which basically means they come, drain your knowledge and your energy, and then end up not buying a car? Very simple. That business is made out of different clientele, and it has to do with ratio closing. I mean, if I have 50% closing ratio, which basically means 5 out of 10 people do not buy cars from me. It could be techies, it could be people that just want to come and kick tires around, or anything else but buying a car. So if you do 50% ratio, you're doing very well, but then there's sometimes that's a 30% closing ratio, which means 7 out of 10 don't buy cars. So to have 1 or 10 that just attack it, that comes to ask you questions, it's not too bad, and hopefully someday he's going to appreciate the knowledge and come back and buy a car from me. Question number 2 comes from David. Honda's motto for many years was, the car that sells itself. Is it still true? Well, it is and it isn't. Honda generated a reputation which is secondary to none. We sell great cars and we have wonderful service department, but the only thing is there's other Honda dealers that we have to basically compete with. It's not the other brands that we compete. It's more of other Honda dealers that within 10-mile radius from our dealership there's at least 10 of them, and that's our biggest competition. Question number 3, Kim. She would like to know, what was my first car I learned to drive on? The first car I learned to drive on was a Dodge, a 1967 Dodge truck. It's a 24-foot truck that I learned to drive on because I wanted to have a driving license to drive a truck also. Next question comes from Kim again. Jacob, could you also tell us the benefits of leasing versus buying? The benefits of leasing versus buying is very simple. Leasing is not made for everybody, like buying is not made for everyone. Leasing gives you a new car every 3 years. It doesn't let you worry about a warranty, because as long as you have the car, you're covered by a warranty, and everything else is covered with the car. And when the lease is up, the good part about it, you have 3 options. You can buy the car off the lease, you can turn the car in, or you can extend the lease. So basically a lease is a great situation. You end up with a new car and never have to buy tires or brakes or anything, because at 3 years and 36,000 miles, everything lasts. Now the last question is from Jay. Jacob, what Hondas are selling the most right now? Right now, we're doing very well with Accords and Civics. Odyssey, the brand new Odyssey is doing tremendously for us. We don't even have that many in stock and can keep them. Pilots do very well. Basically, all the Hondas, but to rate the number 1 selling car is probably Accords and Civics. And that's it. So thank you very much. You can find us on www.madisonhonda.com. You can read our blogs and find us on the Facebook, and hopefully answer all your questions. Thanks again. Enjoy the rest of the day.